Hello, so this is Capsule of Vengeance, a game I made in Unity over 3 weeks for the Rising Star code competition, which is kind of run by grads in games who are like getting graduates into games. So this is just a tutorial, says you can use WSD or gamepad to move and shoot and stuff. His mouse. So it's kind of a standard third-person shooter. I was going to move it like slightly over the shoulder, but I just ended up having it kind of behind the player. You can't aim up or down, it's just sideways as well, because it originally started off as a 2D shooter. I was trying to quickly move to a third person view, but I kind of like the 2D-ness of it. So this is basically just a tutorial showing the spawner mechanics. So you have spawners which spawn enemies, and then you shoot them off to disable them, as you saw. I'll just wait for it to spawn an enemy. There you go. And then once you disable it enough times, it can drop an item, but it can just disappear. So this item is a health spawner, which spawns health packs. So I just pick that up. Okay, so that's the tutorial. I'll show you the actual game here. So we got given a base game, which was just like an abstract, like the player moves, and then these other things like attracted or repelled to the player. Which I use the same logic for the enemies here. The yellow ones just kind of have to touch you. There's red ones that shoot you, and then there's green ones that also shoot you later on. So we can collect other weapons here from certain spawners will drop weapons. This one drops a machine gun, for instance. And the arena just kind of slowly expands. This is because I haven't really done Unity stuff before. So I decided I would just make it one level to be more simple, but then I wanted to have a kind of progression, so I just made objects be outside the arena and then the walls slowly expand. It literally just scales the arena object at the moment, though it does redo the texture scaling, so it looks like the texture's staying the same. But if you're keen-eyed, you'll probably notice the walls get like taller as it gets out, like further out. So I think the worst part of this game, to be honest, is the sound design. There's only two sound effects, this bullet effect and the bounce pad effect. The bounce pads are here because I was going to originally add vehicles, but then I didn't have enough time, so this is how the player kind of gets around when the map gets too big. So the kind of optimal strategy here is to disable lots of spawners at the same time, because you have to wait for them to re-enable before you can hurt them again. You get these massive groups of yellows, which you can just kind of dodge out of the way. Each enemy is also a slightly different shape. Like the reds are kind of wider, but more squat than the green ones, and yellow are the shortest. So what should I show next? So you might notice that big spawner in the sky there. That's kind of the boss battle of this game, as it were. Because you can't actually aim upwards, you can't hit it without going on bounce pads, which was kind of a nice coincidence. I didn't originally intend for that, but then I was like, oh, I can make this really neat kind of boss battle. And you get like, I think it's kind of the second best weapon in the game. It's super short range, but it just spews out bullets. To avoid dying, I'm just going to try and cheese this a bit. You can kind of jump onto the spawner if you get your timing right. Nah, I missed it. Okay, the spawners don't activate until their spawn radius is not intersecting the wall. Okay, that's active. If you go outside the wall though, you just loop back around. Okay, let's see if I can get this. Ooh. So it's kind of like inspired by Rambo-ish. Like I say, like the main screen has a kind of Rambo-esque picture, and then some of the dialogue's a bit Rambo-y, and the weapon design as well. It's just like massive gun you hold in one hand, machine gun. But originally it was going to be a very different game. It was going to be kind of a vehicle arena, like team-based fighting game. Kind of based on Team Buddies, and then like, I don't know, one of those like, ooh, okay, I might just die here, wait. I'm also being shot at whilst also these yellow things are chasing me. one hit and I'm dead. So, oh, yeah. Okay, a red one got me there, as you saw, probably. Okay, so this is the shotgun. All the weapons in this game actually are just the same class. I was going to add, like, melee weapons or, like, grenades and stuff. And it wouldn't be that difficult. It's just, this way I can just tweak a few numbers and change it from, like, a machine gun to a shotgun. So each weapon just has, like, whether or not it's automatic, like a rate of fire, how many bullets each shot sends out, and then like the bullets have like a random range of velocities. So the machine gun has a very small spread, but the shotgun has a large spread. And yeah, I was gonna add separate sound effects for each weapon, but they all have the same one for now. So I was going to add procedural generations, because like a lot of the map is quite simple. It's just like these spawners and these towers and stuff. But I decided against it for like time constraint reasons, and I think I've added enough content that most players will probably not kill all the spawners before they die. Okay, so this is where the final enemy of the game spawns, which are the green sniper enemies. These were the most difficult to code because they fire the furthest, which meant I needed to add a kind of leading code when they aim. So rather than aiming at the player, they calculate how long the bullet will take to hit the player. Then they add the player's velocity multiplied by that to the value. So that one actually went outside the map and looped around. It'll be over there somewhere. I doubt it can hit me from over there. It's a bit too far. Okay. So yeah, this time I actually managed to clear out quite a lot of spawners, so there's a few less enemies and I have a bit more health. I'll just demonstrate the green one. So you see it's all the way over there. And with the red ones, if you move sideways, they can't really hit you. But if I just do this, you see the green one just managed to hit me. There's a lot of yellows here though. So yeah, they track. As well as just tracking horizontal like movement, they also track their own bullet drop. So they'll fire slightly upwards. That was the final enemy. I think I'll leave the video here. As usual, links will be in the description. I'll also put a link to the Sumo Digital Rising Star Challenge page thing, the Grads and Games thing. So you can check that out as well.